Hi, my name is Lynn Ross, and I'm interviewing my current volunteer, Miss Connie Moore. She's a GED teacher for our program, and also we're going to talk about possibly doing some life skill projects. What made you interested in becoming a part of our program?
Well, I've been a teacher for 35 years, and I've taught 3-year-olds through adults. And we have a major problem in this nation with literacy. We have too many people who cannot read and write properly, even though some of them have gone through high school and gotten their diplomas. But the major crisis right now in our city is that we have more than half of the individuals here who do not have a high school diploma in Baltimore City.
With your experiences with students, what do you see as a goal for the ones here at Lanville Towers Canal Courts that are a part of Bridging the Gap?
The most important thing is that every adult needs to learn that they need to stand up for their right to have an excellent education. And they also need to understand how to read at the highest level possible. Whether they're a good reader or an excellent reader, whether you have no degree or you have a degree, most of us are reading at a 4th or 5th grade level. And we need to have everybody understand the core reading skills that are necessary so that we can span generations. All of these people that we work with represent households, children, grandchildren, but keep it simple. Teach that foundation strong enough so that we can spread this throughout the community and change our communities concerning literacy.
Do you think it's a good idea to have computer literacy along with the GED program?
I think it's an excellent idea, even though lots of folks are afraid or nervous or feel like they might break the computer or whatever. I find that if you do this in a very comforting way, I'm working with a woman right now who reads maybe like on a 1st or 2nd grade level and had never worked on the computer. And she is just delighted to see that there are games and colorful things to hold her attention. She actually wants to work longer than our 1 hour. She sits there 3 hours working on different skills, and she's not ready to go home yet because she's been introduced to the technology.
Well, my last question is, what do you see as an assessment needed for us to get continuity in the programs?
Well, I think it's so important for the individual to feel respected and valued concerning what they think about their educational needs. So I like to talk to them. I like to let them know we're partners, we respect you, but then we also have some tools. If you're teachable, we have some tools that can help you raise your education to the level that you want it to be.
Thank you very much, Ms. Moore, and I welcome you to our program. You've been a great person for joining with Bridging the Gap 8, and we again applaud you for your volunteerism.
Okay, thank you.
Today I'm interviewing another volunteer. My name is Miss Lynn Ross, and I'd like to introduce Miss Brenda Arrington. She's a minister. She's also volunteered for our project at Lanville Towers Canal Courts. She's not only volunteered, but she's one of our favorite board members. Miss Arrington,
yes.
To get this started, what made you interested in becoming a volunteer?
Well, actually, I moved into the community, and I feel when you move into a community that you need to see what aspect of, or what is going on in the community. So therefore, me living in the community, I just feel like it's more of an opportunity to find out exactly what's going on in the community in which I live.
Have you ever felt the need to be involved in the educational aspect of the people here at Lanville Towers Canal Courts, and if so, why?
Yes, I felt the need to get involved with the education aspect of it because I feel like when people know better, they do better. And it's a whole lot of us that's baby boomers that does not have a GED or haven't finished high school in some form. So this GED program is excellent for the people that live here, because you have a lot of people here that are enthused about the GED program. They want to continue their education. So I think this is excellent for this community.
When Ms. Ross asked you to be a proctor, what did you feel at that moment? Did you feel as though that is something that you might be encouraged to do?
Yes, because I'm about giving back. What was so freely given to me, I give back, and helping out in any kind of way that I can. I'm all for it. Somebody helped me along the way, so I feel it's the need to help the one that's coming behind you.
My last question is, it's an educational question. How far do you plan to go in your own education? And do you think, because of where you're going, you like to take some people with you? Is that your goal with this?
Well, yes, I'm actually in school now for, I'm working on a master's degree for religion. And that's my call from God. I want to further my call, but it's not just for me, it's for the next person also. You may have a lot of women that's afraid to step out into building on something that they always wanted to do, but they were afraid to step out and do it. So I'm a product of that. If you feel something in your heart and you want to do it, go for it. Nothing beats a failure but a try. Just try. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Ms. Arrington, and welcome to Bridging the Gap, sponsored by Self-Developmental People. You have a good day.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And Ms. Ross has spoken to you about doing a project for women in transition. And have you any thought about that and what you plan to do with that?
Yes, I have had some thought about it. I actually would like to work closer with all the women that's in the building or in the community per se, that just doesn't feel like it's a way out. But I know that it's a better way. And I know that it's a way out. And if they can get involved, or if some kind of program can be put together for these women so that they can understand that, it just doesn't stop here. This is a broad horizon, and you can go as far as you want to go, as long as you are willing. You have to be willing. You have to want to do some certain things. There's a lot of single parents around here, a lot of single women around here with their children. And I feel like when you know, or if you understand that there is a better way, then you'll want to join in to see, well, what way is it? It's a better way. I'm a product of this community. I moved back into this community, but I'm a product of East Baltimore. And I've always been taught it's not where you live, it's how you live. So you can make the best out of any situation. So I would definitely want to broaden the horizon with the women that live here, just to show them that you can. If you put your heart to it, you can.